Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our English class. This is Teacher Lorimi. Today, we will distinguish various types of information or factual text. After studying this module, you should be able to distinguish various information or factual text. Literary nonfiction, procedural text, expository text, argument or persuasion text. Let's read the text below and answer the questions that follow. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte was born on March 28, 1945 in Maasin, Southern Leyte of Vicente Duterte and Soledad Roa, who were both civil servants. His mother was a public school teacher, while his father was a government worker. He graduated in 1968 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science at the Lyceum of the Philippines University and obtained a law degree from San Beda College of Law in 1972. He passed the bar exam that same year. He is among the longest-serving mayors in the Philippines and has been mayor of Davao City for 7 terms. On May 9, 2016, he won a landslide victory as the 16th President of the Philippines. He was officially proclaimed by a joint session of the Philippine Congress on May 30, 2016. He is the first president from Mindanao and the first local chief executive to get elected straight to the office of the president. What is the whole text about? When was President Rodrigo Roa Duterte born? Who were the parents of our president? When did Rodrigo Roa Duterte win as president in our country? When was his proclamation as official president in the Philippines? The text that we have just read is an example of informational text. As you answer the questions, you gather factual information from the text you had read. What is an informational text? Informational text is defined as text with the primary purpose of information about arts, sciences, or social studies. This text ranges from newspaper and magazine articles to digital information to non-fiction trade books to textbooks and reference materials. There are specifically 4 types of informational text as follows. Literary nonfiction. Literary nonfiction includes shorter texts such as personal essays, speeches, opinion pieces, essays about art or literature, biographies, memoirs or journalism, and historical, scientific, technical, or economic accounts, including digital sources written for a broad audience. Autobiographies, biographies, other narrative nonfiction, informational picture books, and informational poetry often fit into this category. Narrative informational text typically communicates accurate information and has a well-defined beginning, middle, and end. Informational poetry waves facts into poems. For example, the biography of President Roa Duterte. Next is procedural text. Procedural text is a factual text that gives a set of instructions on how to do something. To be able to follow a procedure, take note of transitional words that signal time, order of steps such as first, then, next, and last. For example, safety measures before typhoon. Next is expository text. Expository texts utilize various text structures such as description, cause-effect, comparison and contrast, problem and solution, question and answer, and temporal sequence. For example, comparison and contrast between the moon and the sun. And the argument or persuasion text. Argument or persuasion text provides evidence with the intent of influencing the beliefs or actions of the target audience. These texts typically include claims, evidence, and warrants to explain how the evidences are linked to the claims. Writers or persuasion or argument also make appeals to the author's credibility, to the audience needs, or to reason and evidence. For example, the effect of mobile phone to children. This time, you are going to do this activity. Write a one-paragraph expository text using the ideas in the graphic organizer showing problem and solution. So this is the graphic organizer. We see here the problem. The problem is Ziana is doing her project due next day. Suddenly, a power interruption occurs. These are the solutions. Ziana must sleep early and wake up early to finish her project. Ziana ought to use candlelight with extra care. Ziana may ask help to her parents or older siblings to do the project. And the conclusion? Ziana submits her project the next day. So remember, you are going to write a one paragraph about this, a one paragraph of expository paragraph. Okay. So, good luck for your activity. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and watch out for the next video lesson. Once again, this is Teacher Lorimi, and see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.